Hey guys, Joe here with Emily Page of Pearl Resourcing Group. She's a packaging and product development expert. And today we're going to talk about some things that are really important to emerging brands and when it comes to developing your packaging. And so emerging brands, we work with a lot of them here at ECRM, and they don't have a lot of money and they don't have a lot of time. And sometimes they want to design something that's really, really cool, but they tend to go overboard and they're going to incur extra costs. So what Emily's going to talk about is things to keep in mind when you're looking to develop something that really crushes it, but you want to maintain, not go over too much of the cost. So what are the pitfalls of, trying to be overly fancy in your design?
So some of the challenges people don't realize is that whenever you're doing custom, it usually involves custom mold fees, which are the metal molds that they wrap the plastic or the glass around, or it can also involve custom like plate fees for different printing, and the lead times for both creating those things, going to mass production, and the costs can be wild. You'll have no idea how expensive it is and how it can push you in the last end of the queue for companies that are manufacturing for large companies. They may not make time for you. So it can actually slow down your speed to market, both by impacting your budget and your lead time.
Gotcha. So we want to keep it simple. Keeping it simple doesn't mean it's not going to be nice. So what are some of the things, how can they actually keep it simple and have a beautiful and impactful design?
Okay, so for the cheapest price and the fastest launch strategy, the first thing you want to do is ask your co-packer what kind of packaging they're currently using, because every co-packer is going to have certain machinery and certain employee training so that they're ready to put products in there. And if you use what they are already doing, you're going to get the cheapest price for the co-manufacturing.
They're not going to have to retool or anything to develop something new.
Yes.
You're already so how would they know? Would they just ask the co-packer what they're already using or what they're doing?
Ask the question.
Okay.
And they probably already have manufacturers of packaging that they can quickly connect you to, so you can get a die line very quick, you can get a price really quick, fast.
Okay, ask. Don't forget to ask.
Doesn't
hurt to ask. So,
yes. And then number two, if you don't like what your co-packer is specifically using or the manufacturer that they're using, but you want to use the same style, let's say you want to do a vitamin bottle, go for something stock. You can find stock packaging already created. It's in a warehouse. Therefore, you're going to get a cheap price because it'll be done through mass production.
Okay.
And I would say that look for stock packaging that goes within your category. Stick within your category. If other people are selling things in boxes or in pouches or in tins, stick there, because firstly, customers are going to recognize that packaging belongs in that category, which you want to be familiar.
Okay.
You don't want to be too weird.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you might get passed by and not know that you belong there. But that will also allow things to be really fast and affordable if you do that kind of thing.
Okay, but if you're using stock materials, the way to make those stand out is through
putting the money into awesome artwork.
Okay.
So you can hire an amazing graphic designer who really is an expert on designing things so that packaging stands out on the shelf, using the right colors and using special things like print finishes where you do UV spot on a matte finish, or you're going to do glossy or gold foil. Those little tiny embellishments, they do cost money, but maybe it's better to put the money there because you can still get fast speed to market and the costs aren't that expensive. You can do really cool labels. You might print the same bottle, but a custom label, a custom shrink sleeve with really cool embellishments. Like there's ones you can do with glitter or different textures, soft touch. These little tiny things cost money, but they're so easy to do that you can launch quickly and make your look special without going, breaking the bank.
So it's easy to do the customization with the artwork, but leave the packaging kind of consistent.
Yeah, stick within the structure that people are used to using. The print finishes are super easy. It would be a custom cylinder fee, but it's not that expensive to add those little embellishments, so all that stuff will make it fast and cheap for you.
Excellent. Well, thanks for the tips, and if you want some more information, you can find more from Emily on pearlresourcing.net or go to YouTube, Start to Sold, right?
Yes.
All right. Thanks again for joining us.
Thanks, Joe.